Is Burnout's back.
My countdown was amazing, like a burnt out culture.
Thought I'd go for somewhere a little bit different today, obviously from the garage. As it, you know, with it being daytime, I'm actually pissed. Although I'm going to try a drink that I haven't tried in bloody years. So that door's going to shut already, innit? Alright. I don't know if it's dark or not. It might be better actually, that. Blocking a bit of sun out. Just try to open it. One sec. Bear with. We're working on the fly here. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. So as you've gathered, I'm in the van. Different scenery. It's still as difficult to shoot a fucking vid. Just total distractions all the time, so I'm hoping, I'm on drive in the van, I'm hoping, I've bolted the gate so the little one can't, you know, come and fuck it up. Anyway, right, so like I said, before we get started I want to pour a pint. So I'm thinking, what drink could I have from back in day, what we tried? A bit lethal this. In fact, I don't know if it is round your pubs when they were open, if you can remember that far back. But they stopped serving these unless it's a real dodgy dive pub. So if you can guess, well, you'll know what it is, anyone that used to have them back in there. So what I'm going to do here, probably not a good idea. I don't know what time it is. It's only about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but fuck it. So we're going to go for it. I'm going to go for the old Snakebite, motherfucker. Let's see how this fucking pans out, man. I probably should have brought like a mixing stick. If I've got one in here, probably not. Oh, I can just mix it together with. It'll probably taste like shit. Well, it tastes like shit anyway. I can remember it used to be alright, but I can't fucking remember. Anyway, well, that settles. This vid then is about really big thank yous for mega deals. Just again blown away by just general bloody generosity of the community again. Just another example of coming together, selflessness, and just, you know, it's just brilliant. I don't really know what else to say. It's really blown me away, one in particular, but all three. So I've got a couple of these. Again, it's practically all PS1, so apologies if it's not your thing. But that's my sort of angle at the moment. This is where I'm coming in with collecting at the minute. Is a lot of PS1, but we've got a couple of other stuff. But yeah, fucking that's taking some settling, innit? Should have. That's not a good idea. I haven't thought this through at all. Let's just try it. Fuck it. I don't know if you can see it, there were people. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. The general fucking local dweebs walking past all the time, no doubt. It doesn't taste that bad, mate. A tiny bit more cider in it, I think. A bit bittery. I do like lager. Problem is with lager, it don't like me. It doesn't do for me like it used to do. So that, hence why I only drink cider now. But do like the odd can. If we go out for a meal, we'll have a pint of lager, but just not too much of it. Right, okay, so I'm going to show, this is a deal, like a two-part deal really, but it's merged together. Or the remainder of a deal, I should say, that we never sort of finished, but it's finally sent me, bless him. So this deal was from Big Mike, without further ado, retro. And it started with this, so this was going back, I don't even know when we first organised the deal. I mean, I've shown some stuff that were part of it, but this is just the last piece that just forgot to pick up. Oh, I think he forgot to either give me it at Revival or I forgot to bring it with him to Revival, something like that, I don't know, but he said he'll send it with these, so he did. Anyway, long story short, it's Arkanoid on the Atari ST. A game I've always liked. I know a lot of people don't like it. Pretty simplistic, you know. I'm sure you know what bloody premises of it. You just, you know, like a bat and ball game, I guess, essentially, and you just like that spaceship destroying the blocks. Never played it on ST. Love it on Specky. But he said he'd had it kicking around and he was looking, you know, happy to let it go. So I says, yep, definitely have that off you. And he tagged it onto, it was part of the Mega Drive games that I picked up at Revival. That really was Mega Drive. So thanks, Mike. Great condition, mate. Little plastic insert there for the disc. My ST's currently in loft at the minute, still boxed up, so I probably won't be playing it anytime soon, but just a nice little piece to have. That's that. The other games that he sent me then in the deal, he said, oh, I obviously knew I'd started picking up PS1. So he said, do you fancy these? I'm looking to move them on. A few PS1 games. Says, absolutely. So, fantastic condition, the pair of them. Siphon filter 1 and 2. So the original siphon filter there, you'll notice it's in the one of the box variants. I think Stu said there are about 3 different variants or 4 PS1 games, and that's one of them with a different case variant, I should say. If you compare it to the siphon filter 2 and standard box. I haven't played them yet, Mike. In fact, I've never played Siphon Filter. I know, reading a little bit about them last night, I know Siphon Filter 1 is probably considered the better one of the two, pure.
My countdown was amazing, like a burnt out culture.
Apparently they started making that more or less straight after production had completed on this one. So yeah, but I'm definitely going to give him a go. Good to have in collection then, Mike. Thank you very much. And this one he sent, I didn't have. Super happy to get this in because I was looking at getting it anyway. Don't need any introduction. The original Metal Gear Solid Konami game, and this is, I can't tell you what, you know, how good condition is on this. There isn't a mark on it anywhere. Fully complete, double caser with the Silent Hill demo. And look at this manual though. I mean, I know we harp on about them being, you know, without a crease and all that, but just look at that manual. There isn't a fucking mark or crease anywhere on it. Still smells new. It hasn't even been looked at, that. Got all the other bumfing. What else it came with? So you get the Konami little collection catalogue, that's same, fucking mint condition. You get a Silent Hill, like, is it a mini poster? Yeah, Silent Hill mini poster, and that's just showing you controls for it, I believe. Yeah. Superb. And you get, what's that? Just a Metal Gear Solid, oh, the yeah, official strategy guide advertisement card there. And again, just come away a bit looser, so we've got the discs as well there. Fucking superb, absolutely mint con dish is that. So that one is SLES 0137, so 1370. Defo well happy to have that. So thank you, Michael Houlihan. That further ado, retro. So that's Mike's deal. Don't know how this got in, because I'm going to show this off. There's quite a few stuff I haven't even included in this vid that's going to roll over into the next one. Because I think Big Al watching one of Big Al's where he says, you know, I don't show everything in one vid, so this vid I'm a bit conscious about these 1 hour vids, to be honest. A bit too long, because I know, like I always harp on about not having enough time to watch a 1 hour vid. Try and keep them a little bit shorter if I can, but we'll see how it goes. So this fell in, so this is on the back of the Net Your Rosie pickup. I think I was talking to Eddie where he says, oh, you want to get the some of the, start collecting the demo discs with the Eurosi on. So this one came at £2.95 posted, and it's got one of what's considered one of the best Eurosi games. It's Blitter Boy. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll grab that, because I've watched quite a few vids on it, and I think the guy that developed it, I can't remember his name, Andy something, he went on to bigger and better things after that. I think he got a job as a developer, fairly sure he did. Quite, again, quite fairly simplistic, but it was like he did as much as he could, you know, developing it on your Rose. He took it as far as he could. I mean, let's remind ourselves, it wasn't the all singing, all dancing, full fat dev kit, was it? So, but yeah, it's an odd little game. It is addictive. You've got like these ghosts running around that are like Pac-Man ghosts. You know, like this weird guy with like I guess he's like a spaceman helmet on, and basically you've got to get these little babies that are crawling about into like a teleporter into the middle before the ghosts get them, or they like burst into tears. I know it sounds a bit shitty, but it is actually pretty bloody addictive. So we're playing that for a good hour or so. Got pretty far on it actually. But so yeah, I was really, like I say, £2.95 posted. Fucking hell, can't go wrong, can you? Absolutely yes. That there's a fair few demo discs that I want actually good Eurosi games on. There's one that's apparently has got 10 Eurosi games on there, so I'm looking out for that one. I can't remember what number it is, but I'm looking out for that one. Actually, this is going down alright. Let's try and put a bit more in. Oh yeah, what I'm talking about. The only problem is with pouring in together, you can't tilt the fucking glass. So it's frothing up like a good one. Right, onwards. So this is part 2 of the Stuart Charlesworth bundle of fun. The ongoing 40 quid per month direct debit deal. And these, as promised, they're even better than the first lot. I don't know what's remaining after this. If there is another 40 quid's worth to be had next month, I'll you know, if he's still willing to do it, I'll take another 40 quid's worth off him. But yeah, there's some cracking game. I've pretty much played through most of these, so I'll just, I mean, you'll know them better than me guys, but we'll just pick them out at random and talk about them. Some a little bit, you know, more disappointed with them than the others, but they're all in tip-top condition pretty much. So the first one, Lost World Jurassic Park SLES 00903. I were hoping for this one going to be a bit better one. I'm pretty sort of disappointed with the gameplay on this. What can we say about it? It was a bit... I found it a bit tough. Apparently you start off as like this little baby dinosaur, and you can fight, and I was just like... Basically I found it easy just sort of like, you know, like just to run the level rather than try to stop and fight, because we're losing that much energy, we're just dying all the time, so we're just jumping over everything to get to the end of the level. So it's obviously played in 3 sections. So you play as a baby dinosaur, I think, then you play as like a human, it's like fighting off or attacking the dinosaurs or whatever, and then the 3rd section I think you play as, like, I'm guessing, T-Rex, or at least a bigger dinosaur, looks like a T-Rex. But I got to about the 3rd stage on it, and there were a lot of sort of jumping down, sort of platformy style play. But I just found it a bit the 3D side of things wasn't very good. It was sort of like panning in and out as you played effect. And I know there was somewhere you came through a cave and it sort of shifted round and you came out of a, you know, the exit to the cave. But it just wasn't very enjoyable. I know I had the PS2, totally different game, the Jurassic Park, is it the Genesis Project, something like that, which were more like a theme park builder. I actually preferred that to this, but again, like I said, totally different type of game. But nevertheless, it's under 1,000. So talking to Eddie this week, just to sidetrack again. So the initial plan, as it stands at the moment, is to go for the first 100 with the get the, you know, the tasty ones, the wallet busters, stuff like rapid reload. What else is there? I think Eddie said there's about 3 in that first 100 that's going to be a bit of a bast. I noticed that Discworld's 50-60 quid. Anyway, there's plenty to smash off. Work my way through that 100, and then potentially after that, going beyond that, maybe look to try to, over a long period of time, get the original 1,000 PAL titles, so up to 0, you know, 1,000. Beyond that, I don't know. I mean, it's not to me, it's not a doable task to go trying to get everything. And then what I've said was, as I pick games up over time, if they are a bit, you know, past that first 1,000 on the serial numbers, keep them if they're of note or they're particularly rare or a very good game, and if not, probably just move them on, with the aim to raise funds to get better copies of, you know, existing games, something like that. And we'll see how it works out. But we have now, so from using that, the website, which is called, is it called PSX Library or something, which is pretty much established that that's the more or less the official go-to guide for the PSX, you know, PS1 and PS2 actually on there. Lists every single game released, I think even including demos. So when we were looking at this 100, this first 100, so it includes this SLES and S. What's the other one? SCES. SCES being the official Sony releases, and the SLES being the second and third party releases. Notice that there were a lot of gaps, like 18, 19, 22, 29, 58, quite a lot in that 100, and we just couldn't find any information as to what these were. Even when you punched in that particular serial code into Google, there was just nothing. So I think Eddie said to one of his mates, who apparently is, you know, big on PS1, going for a, did he say going for a full set? Oh, he's got a full set. He more or less said, fucking froth on that, that the ones where there's no you know, you can't sort of match the serial number to the title. It's when they'd assigned a number to a certain game and it would never release for whatever reason. And there's apparently quite a few like that. So that's what these were. They'd assigned the number, but the game never actually got released itself. We've also found out subsequently that you can have the same game with 2 different numbers. So I think it was SLES 29, so number 29 on the list, on this official list, is actually listed as a game called The Last Report, but that 29 version is actually, although it's PAL, it's actually, I think, Spanish and Italian. The actual UK one that you want, which is a UK version of the same game, is actually SLES 889. So there's all, just shows you how geeky we are when we want to be. So we'll go We'll go on with these. Next one, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Now, thing is with me and Tony Hawk games, I really want to love them and I really want to be good on them, but I'm absolutely fucking rubbish as usual, and all I tend to do is just bounce off everything. I really ought to, you know, persevere with these games, and I'm sure they're absolutely brilliant once you get to grips with controls. I'd like to know which, across PS1 and PS2, which is considered, so drop in comments if you can, tell me which is the definitive Tony Hawk's game to own. I know someone said the other day 1, 2 and 3 are brilliant. I don't know what this, I mean it seems okay, but like I say, I just cannot do the stunts on it and it's just pointless when I'm playing it. It's just forever on his ass. But yeah, it's a shame because like I say, I really want to get good at these games. I've always liked skateboard games, but when I play them, I just can't fucking play them at all. Fucking froth. Right, onwards. Next, this one. Nah, yeah, Medal of Honor Underground. Now I don't know. I think even this is like a tenner, £10 game. Didn't get on with it at all. Third person. Was it first person? What would it be? First person, what it? Clunky, poor 3D, unforgiving. I think when I got killed, tried doing first mission, got killed, straight right back to the beginning. I thought, nah, when it's like that, just fuck it, no chance, fucked it straight off. So yeah, I didn't enjoy that one at all, to be fair. I'm not the greatest lover of first person sort of shooters, if I'm honest anyway, but yeah, it didn't do anything for me. So it's set in the Second World War. You actually play a woman in Nazi occupied France, I believe, but it was just not much fun. But, right, this one. Now this, when I mentioned in my previous video, when we're talking about what were it, Rayman, very similar with this. It's Crash Bandicoot Warped, so is it 3? Yeah, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, and this would always a franchise that I've always avoided. I remember giving one a go on PS2 and I didn't get on with it. Again, that 3D platform, I don't know what it is, I just don't generally enjoy them that. But this one, so I loaded this up expecting to hate it, and you could choose which world or stage level, if you like, you started on, and I started on one that was underwater, and it wasn't actually full on 3D, it was like almost 2D with 3D sprites. Is that the right thing? And I really fucking enjoyed it actually. Quite really, you know, quite a good sort of difficulty level as well. It wasn't too hard, wasn't too easy. Just really enjoyed it, so I'll probably come back to this. It's by Naughty Dog, isn't it? So they're not good. They didn't put out any shit. Cracking condition, Stu. But yeah, no, I'll probably keep this one. You know, it's worth having in it. Don't know. There's a fair few as well, Bandicoots, even on PS1. But yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll stick with that one. Next, this one, right now. This game, which is one I talked about when I first got PlayStation 1. This was one of my packing titles, so it's got that nostalgia for me, but it's just endearing. It's like a kid's game, but I don't know what it is about it. It is cutesy, and it's not spectacular, but I guess we'll all have at least one game, won't we, that we remember, and even if it is shit, we'll come back to it, and it's just good to have in collection. It's a real early number on it, so it is Casper. Oh, as I used to like the friendly ghost, wasn't it? So it's a 3D puzzle game. I don't know what it is about it. I mean, again, by the way, brilliant condition. So, like I say, it's SLES 45. So it's, what year was that? Yeah, 96. Good little game. So I remember years ago when I first got it, playing it for ages, I couldn't get that far on it. Again, I fired it up, think I was getting stuck again in the same place. So I did a bit of a cheat, as you do. Looked online, bit of gameplay, and got beyond that, and it sort of opens the game up again now. So it's, I'll probably come back to it, but like I say, it's just endearing little game. Just chuffed to have it back. This is what I mean. This is the sort of stuff I love getting back, because it's anything that you used to own, to get it back. It's fantastic. So cheers for that, Stu. That's it. These games, by the way, that is sent in this second lot, didn't know what they were, to be honest. I've got the screenshots somewhere, but I haven't bothered looking, and I think he's just more or less sending them like as a, not a lucky dip, but you know, just mix and matching them. So I didn't really know what were coming at all, really. So chuffed to bits with that, Stu. Cheers, pal. Right, next one. This another game that doesn't need any introduction. Where it all started, the original Resident Evil. Like it or loathe it as a series. I think most people like it, don't we? Don't know what my favourite is. Probably 4. Yeah, it's got to be 4 for me, I think. They're talking about remaking it on PS4, aren't they? I think. Still want Resident Evil 2, actually. I wouldn't mind that, to be fair. The remake. I really fancy getting that. But yeah, I haven't actually played it this time around. I played it back in day. I think Resident Evil 2 is probably considered a better game, if I'm right. Am I right? I think it's considered better than this, but you've got to have original one, haven't you, where it all started. Absolutely. Don't know what this goes for now. I'm guessing this will probably go for 50, I would have thought 15-20 quid plus. Again, in superb condition. Absolutely fucking superb condition. So yeah, chuffed to have that one. And a similar type game, another original, but this one much more nostalgic to me. One that I played a hell of a lot more back in the day, and it's the original Grand Theft Auto. Now, I nearly made the mistake with this one, in playing it the same way I tried playing it when I fucking first got it. Now, to play this game, in my opinion, you must have them maps to hand, because when you're driving round that city, you just everywhere looks the same to me, them roads, and I'm just getting totally lost, and I was getting pissed off, and I thought, oh fuck. So I got the maps out, and lo and behold, found my way around better. So what numbers? This is a low one, isn't it? Yeah, so I mean this is SLES 32, so super low. It's got everything with it, got the manual obviously, and it's got both sets of maps, so you get Liberty City on that side and San Andreas on that side, and then you've got Vice City on this one with a little poster, mini poster on the back. Cracking condition. Yeah, well chuffed to have this too. So where it all began, I'll tell you what it reminds me of when I play this. APB, remember APB? Like, look at that top down view. I fucking love that game as well, actually. That's hard and all. But yeah, really happy, mate. Absolutely well nostalgic. So I mean, to get them, they're both originals of them. That's brilliant. That's actually, I thought Resident Evil would have been a lower number than that, the original, but it's actually 200. SLES 200 that, so, but yeah, brilliant. Next one. This was better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be shitting. It's like Colin McRae Rally 2. Probably a budget title, I don't know how much. I don't know, 2605. But I'll tell you what, that plays a lot better than V Rally. And I was really shocked by that. I'm going to put some time in this because I fucking love rally games, even though I'm not. If I'm honest, right, I know I'm crap at games, and I'm always the first to admit it. Now, the only two genres of games that I consider myself okay at, stroke not bad, are driving games, especially simulator type driving games as opposed to arcade, I think, and one-on-one fighters. Other than that, I'm garbage at all else, but they're the ones where I'd probably put most time in and persevere without, you know, chucking towel in. But this is a good game. It's good graphics, good controls, a little bit more forgiving than V-Rally. My opinion, obviously. Not probably a lot of people don't agree, but my opinion. Cracking little game. Cracking little game. Yeah, God rest his soul. Colin McRae, fucking legend and all. Absolute legend. But yeah, chuffed to bits to have that as well. Got some good cars and all. The show damage. I mean, to have damage on cars back then, that was quite a big deal. That, you know, crash damage. Yeah, very good game. This one, slightly disappointed. I was hoping this would have been a better game. Spider-Man. Give it a go. Very clunky again. 3D. It was sort of like you know, angles. It were all bit sort of young, childish sort of gameplay as well. It's probably aimed at kids, isn't it? Let's be honest. Considering it were quite late, so this one's 2886, so we're quite late. I mean, we're talking, what year was this? Should it got year on this one? I know it's quite late. Getting up to, mind you, that ain't too late really, is it? It's probably halfway through. Oh, it's 2000. So it's quite a late game. Considering that, I mean, it's Activision as well. I thought it were a bit poor graphically. I think they could have done a bit better job with this. I mean, it was good where you can spin your web and start climbing on the ceiling, and it does like a top, you know, looking through like an opaque ceiling then, so you can see yourself climbing along the ceiling. That were a good, nice little touch, but just the controls in general, not overly chuffed with them, to be honest. Don't know though. Might give it another go. And the last one from Stu. Old fucking Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I was talking to Eddie about this. The same game on the PS2 now is like a 45-50 quid fucking game now, and this one's like a tenner. You know, go figure that. What's that all about? I don't get why at all. But don't like Harry Potter games per se. Nothing wrong with it really. I mean, if anything, it's like almost like a Casper style, you know, almost like a bit of a reskin of Casper, where you're going around searching through house and stuff. That's all it really reminds me of. But I just don't like Harry Potter as a franchise. I think that's where it lies. Apparently it's not a bad game, good puzzles, but yeah, probably not one that I'll keep long term. I mean, that is a late one. That, what fucking is that? 2001. 3662. Yeah, but nevertheless, Stu, thanks so much, mate. You know, just a loose totting up of what I've got there from you deal wise is fantastic, mate. Thank you so much. Like I say, if you have got any remaining, I'm happy to carry it on if you are happy to get shut still, mate. Okay, super. Right, and the last thing now. This is just absolutely fantastic. Came out of the blue. I don't generally get gifts. Well, not really anyway, especially not gifts sent. So this is really the first major gift I've ever had sent to me. He just said to me, you know, I hear you collecting PS1. He says, I've got this lot that I'm looking to just get rid of. So initially I thought it was alright, brilliant, it's going to do me a deal. Told me what games. I says, yep, I'm interested in them. I ain't got them games. He says, oh, I've got this and this as well. I says, yep, but you know how much? I says, I'm a bit skint at the minute. I says, I haven't got much spare. Furloughed, you know, yada yada yada, all that. So he says, no, I don't want anything for them. and it just doesn't sit right with me sometimes without being, I don't, I come across, it's easy to come across as being ungrateful, but it's not that. It's just like, oh, it's just so alien to have somebody wanting to send you freebies, effectively. And he says, look, when you see me at the events again, buy us a couple of pints. I says, you know what, and I'll tell you what it is anyway, it's Daz Cojones Steloro, fucking legend, blown away by it. And when it came today actually, and it just, when I opened, I'm like, I fucking absolutely can't believe it, that someone's just happy to send it to, which will be a good home, and just for the love of the community spirit again, it's just phenomenal. It really is, doesn't, and I mean this, mate. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if there's anything I can do to repay you going forward, I said to him, I said, don't hesitate. Don't fucking spill all that shit. Don't hesitate. Oh no, if it goes on this fucker. Don't hesitate to give me a shout. Oh, fucking hell, I fucked up there. Might be a step. I'll have to try and stem the floor. Fuck. I can stem the floor. Fucking hell, fire. Fucking amateur. Amateur! Oh, he's gonna have me van stinking of fucking hell. Right, let's go through what he sent me. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant, this. So, he told me what it was, but when you're just not prepared when you open it, I thought, when it came, I thought, fucking hell, that's a big box. And then I thought, I checked back and I thought, fucking hell, fucking fantastic. So, we'll start, it is as this, right? I've opened the top of the box, but it's as is. Yeah, I've just opened it and it's out. I haven't took them out and they're just there on the top. So, the first game, Battle Arena to Shinden. Look at that. 00002. And he called this a fucking shite copy or something like that. Or just have it as a placeholder. And it's not even bad, Daz. I don't know what you're on about. It's fucking mint, mate. It's beauty. Fantastic. I don't know if I've played this or not. I've got to have done it. It looks like it's an early 3D one-on-one by the looks of it. This is fucking cool. I mean, look at that artwork as well on that cover. That's a cool cover, is that, isn't it? It's a cool cover. I don't know why I'm bothered about spilling booze in here. The actual back of the van, it used to be a painter and decorator's van, this, so it's absolutely covered in paint, and I've got about 5 air fresheners in front. I can never ever get rid of the smell of paint anyway, so I don't know why I'm fucking bothered about a bit of booze smelling. It's because we're on a bit of a downward slope. I just don't want it to go into through there where the seats are. So superb, Daz. Absolutely superb. So number 1, I think, potential is in here as well. I remember him seeing that on the list he was sending me. Double caser. X2 SLES 00455. Super fucking cool. Look at this. So it's an ocean game. Team 17. Bit of a... So it's one of them weird ones again, isn't it? Double case. Horizontal shooter. Looks pretty cool to me. Defo giving that a go. For bundling only, strictly not for resale. Coolio. Thanks, mate. Next. Engine Racing. Alright. This looks pretty cool. So it looks like your fighter jets. Fighter jets racing. Fucking hell, yes, that's my type of game. That's what I'm talking about. Awesome, mate. Absolutely awesome. Never played it, but... So Infogram's brilliant, I'll give that a go. definitely give that a go. Looks cool as does that, mate. Super. Next, what's this one? Asteroids. Fucking hell, yes. Look at condition of them though as well, man. They're all absolutely brilliant condition. Fucking superb. So I'm guessing it looks like modern version of what is it, Asteroids in arcade or Blasteroids or something. 3D version, modern up-to-date version of Super Activision game as well. Excellent, Daz, thank you, mate. So this one, what's this? What is that? What I was going to show you. So we've got Rage Racer, 2-discer. Oh, that's got a Namco demo, sorry, Namco demo on that one. Oh right, cool. And what's on that then? Excellent. Did I have this? What did I have this on now? Is this on? See, it looks familiar, this. That cover. Did I have it on Saturn? Is it? Can you get this on Saturn? I was actually looking at these earlier on eBay. I was thinking about getting one. Do you know this Negcon controller where you could like? So I think they were developed, weren't they? Because they said that the original PlayStation controller wasn't really good enough for doing like fine adjustments on certain games, certainly like Wipeout and you know, Ridge Racer and stuff like that. So I don't know, I might look at getting one of them Negcon controllers. But that's another game in fucking superb condition. But I tell you what, Arcade Racer, mate. No, I've definitely played this on something else. I don't think it won't PS1 though. Don't know. Maybe it was Saturn. I'm not sure. Looks well familiar. Thank you, Daz. Top man. What's this? Time Crisis Project Titan. Cool. Everyone loves a bit of Time Crisis, don't we? Fucking hell. I'm going to show you something else so I can play this in a minute. Yeah, I love Time Crisis. Had these on PS2. Quite a few Time Crisis on PS2. Cracking games. Absolutely cracking games. Definitely giving that a go, pal. What's this one? Another one. The original Time Crisis. Yes. SCES 657. Fucking cool as. Superb, mate. Thank you. Brilliant condition. As all of them are. Looked after, mate. Really looked after. The games, and you've looked after me as well. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Cool. And the last thing that he sent, I mean, look at it. I mean, you've got to remember, he's just sent these. Blows me away. I mean, it is genuine. It's genuine, like shocking away. So it's a Time Crisis G-Con gun. I mean, how cool was that? G-Con 45. Should we open it? Absolutely open it. That's without destroying the fucking box if I can. As I'm opening it wrong. So, yeah, sorry, my stupid fault. It's got a flap up this side. There you go. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Spot on, Daz. It's fucking brilliant. Thank you so much, mate. I need to put back into community somehow. Thinking of ways how I can do that. Because it's got to be about give and take, can it? Got to be about give and take. I just want to contribute a bit more somehow. But yeah, fantastic. So basically 3 top guys there. They don't need shout outs because they're all so well known for being top lads anyway. So Mike, Stuart and Daz, thanks so much mate for them deals. It's a pity, you know, we can't make up for a pint soon. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I won't forget. I won't forget. Right, I don't know how long this has been going on for. Has it been? It can't have been an hour, sure. No, I don't think it's an hour, but I'll be back very soon because I've got a lot of eBay shit to show you. I just thought I wanted to get these out of the way. I just wanted to needed to show these straight away. It had to be, you know, I wanted to thank each of them 3 guys on camera for that. But yeah, I'll be back shortly with some more pickups. Don't know where it'd be. Might be in a cellar or in the loft, or don't know where it's going to be. I really don't. But anyway, alright, I hope you've enjoyed it guys, and take it easy, continue to stay safe. Who knows what's happening, but we'll just persevere and we'll get through it together. Okay, take it easy. Long live the retro.